nha. Hiện giờ là Phước đang ở trong một cái sở thú. Thì hôm nay sẵn cái dịp đi với gia đình vô trong đây thì Phước sẽ quay cho các bạn xem những cái con thú vật ở ngoài trời.
So they're not very clever. In fact, sometimes believe it come up with safari buses.
Cháu Phước xin chào cả nhà. Hiện giờ là Phước đang ở trong một cái sở thú. Thì hôm nay sẵn có dịp đi với gia đình vô trong đây thì Phước sẽ quay cho các bạn xem những cái con thú vật ở ngoài trời mà mình có thể nhìn rất là gần. Thì bây giờ Phước sẽ đến một cái trạm xe buýt để mà nó có thể chở Phước đi vòng vòng để mà mình có thể xem những con thú vật ở ngoài trời, nhất là cái con hươu cao cổ. Ok, bây giờ hôm nay Phước sẽ dẫn các bạn đi xem con hươu cao cổ ha. Ok, bây giờ chúng ta cùng đi nha.
Alright guys, thank you very much for your patience. Your bus is coming around. Alison is your driver. Give her a big friendly hello as she comes past. Thanks guys, that really helps me out. Tells me my microphone's working, which is a good start to the tour. Are you excited to go on safari? Awesome, I am super excited too because we are about to see some amazing animals. Just before we head off though, I'd just like to tell everyone a few quick safety messages. First of all, please stay seated throughout the duration of the tour and keep your arms, legs and head inside the bus at all times. If there is a medical emergency, please press the big red button on the roof of the trailer and you can speak to me on the phone number provided. Just a reminder though that big red button is only to be used in medical emergencies. It's not for if you happen to drop something overboard. If you do drop something overboard, feel free to tell me at the end of the tour. But the best option is to keep your belongings nice and safe in your lap or underneath your seat. And that way we won't have anything special trampled on by a hippo or a rhino today. We definitely don't want that happening.
Ok, bây giờ Phước đang trên xe bus ha. Vô trong đây thì các bạn sẽ thấy những con thú vật rất là trực tiếp gần mình.
For animals that live in desert and semi-desert areas. So the animals that live in this habitat can tolerate very high temperatures and can live for quite a long time without water.
You need some water,
And a great example of a desert animal is the camel, which we're about to see on either side of the bus. We can also see some animals with long, curly horns down there. Do you know what they're called? The animals with the long horns? They're called oryx. The scimitar horned oryx. They're pretty beautiful, aren't they? The scimitar horned oryx is named after the Middle Eastern scimitar sword. It's a long, curved sword that looks a lot like the oryx's horn. Sadly, the scimitar horned oryx is extinct in the wild and has been since about the year 2000. That means they can't be found in captivity. They can't be found in the wild anymore, and this is because of poaching for their horns, habitat loss, and competition with domestic livestock for natural resources like grass and water. Fortunately, Werribee Open Range Zoo is helping to fight the extinction of the scimitar horned oryx by taking part in an international breeding program. The breeding program has been a huge success so far, and we've seen lots of little baby scimitar horned oryx calves wander around the zoo. In fact, I might point out one of those calves to you a little bit later. We do have a 5-month-old calf here at the zoo. We might get a better look at him a bit later. We have a pretty good look at those camels as well. The camels you guys are looking at right now are called which means they have one hump. They're different to the factory camels, which has 2 humps. A good way to remember the difference between dromedary and factory camels is if you turn the letter D, actually descend from domesticated horses. The Mongolian wild horse has never been domesticated and actually can't be tamed. We are so lucky to have the Mongolian wild horse here at Werribee Open Range Zoo because between 1960 and 1996, these animals were actually considered extinct in the wild. And their population got down to about 13 reproductively viable. And this was due to poaching, habitat loss and competition with domestic livestock for natural resources like grass and water. So in response to this, a group of zoos got together, including Werribee Zoo, and we started a breeding program to help fight the extinction of the Mongolian wild horse. The breeding program was a huge success, and a lot of Mongolian wild horses were reintroduced into the wild around Mongolia. So now there are about 2,000 Mongolian wild horses, and a lot of these horses are roaming free around Mongolia. So that's definitely a success story for the Mongolian wild horse. In fact, you guys can see a little foal out there on our right. Can you see the little one who's wandering towards the grown-ups? He's smaller than the others. His name is Sagan, and he's only 5.5 months old. He's just a little baby. He's pretty adorable. Poking their heads out of the water. These 2 hippos that you're about to see are called Brindabella and Pansy, and they are a mother and a daughter. Brindabella's the mum, she's the slightly bigger one, and Pansy is her daughter, she's the slightly smaller one. Pansy's about 5 years old now, but she's very heavy for a 5-year-old. She's about 1,000 kilograms. Now hippos are really amazing because they can hold their breath for a really long time underwater. They can hold their breath for about 6 minutes underwater, sometimes even longer. And they can even fall asleep underwater. They have this really amazing reflex which allows allows them to bob up, take a breath, and sink back down without even waking up. Alright, I'm just going to stop down the bottom of this hill and make sure that those gates, long-horned cattle, a name that's not going to win any awards for creativity, just because they have really long horns. And those long-horned cattle are having a little bit of a snack on some grass.
Look at the horns,
In front
guys.
of the bus, you guys will see two rhino boys, but you will get a better look at some rhinos down on the savannah. So these long-horned cattle that you can see on the right-hand side of the bus represent the livestock or farm animals in northern Kenya. Northern Kenyan communities live side by side with wildlife, like giraffes, lions, and the endangered Roby zebra. Fortunately though, Zoos Victoria supports this helps the wildlife because there's more than people. In fact, the number of wildlife in the area has risen since the program began.
Giraffe.
Zoos Victoria is fighting extinction by selling beads for wildlife. And you can join us by buying some beads at the zoo shop. Alright guys, we're just about to go down a really steep hill. So kids, look after your grown-ups. Make sure they don't fall out the window. Hold on to your hats, guys. Down the bottom of the hill, you guys will see a dragon. It's not really a dragon. It's a tree with a branch that looks a lot like a dragon's face.
Oh, this tree here.
So we at Werribee Open Range
Looks like a dragon tree.
Dragon tree. But we don't just keep it because it has a branch that looks like a really awesome dragon. We keep it because it has a hollow that's home to some native birds. Or by having a look at their private parts. But you know what? We should probably be polite today. We should probably just have a look at their noses. And what colour is their nose?
Green.
It's black.
Green.
So we can definitively say that a zebra is black with white stripes. Each zebra has completely unique and individual stripes, a bit like our fingerprint. Have a look at your fingerprint. Your fingerprint is different to the person sitting next to you. In fact, it's different to everyone else in the world. And that's a little bit like a zebra's stripes. The reason zebras have stripes is to confuse their predators. So when a group of zebras are running away from a predator, like a lion, they just look like a blur of black and white stripes. And the lion won't know which one to target, and they'll just become really confused. So those stripes are a great adaptation designed to confuse their predators. Take all of the
पानी पीने के लिए
we're off doing the splits to eat some grass off the ground. I love it when they always have to do the split. To bend down. Oh, look at it. So Armani was just eating some grass, and we can see some other giraffes eating some leaves off trees. Giraffes use their long tongues to eat leaves on trees. Their tongues are really long. They're about 45 centimetres long. And they can lick their nose with their tongue. They can lick their eyes with their tongue. They can even lick their ears with their tongue. If your tongue is long like a giraffe, can you lick your nose with your tongue?
No!
Can anyone on the bus do that?
Yeah.
Oh, some people can. I have even seen a giraffe pick its nose with its tongue.
Ew!
And if you see, some of the giraffes are sticking their tongue out, and you'll see it's a blue colour.
Is a blue color?
That blue colour helps to protect them from the sun. It's like a bit of sunscreen for them.
It's walking towards us.
Another fun fact about giraffes is that they are ruminants, which means they chew their food, swallow it, regurgitate it back up, chew it, swallow it, regurgitate it back up, chew it, swallow it, regurgitate it back up, over and over and over again, and that helps them to digest their food. In fact, if you have a look at a giraffe's neck for long enough, you might even be able to see the food going up and down their neck. We had a pretty good view of them there. As we pass the ostriches, I want you guys to have a look at their eyes. Ostriches have huge eyes. Their eyes are twice as big as ours. They're bigger than an elephant's eyes. An ostrich's eye is even bigger than its own brain. Can you believe that? An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain.
I think its brain is like this one.
So they're not very clever. In fact, they're pretty stupid sometimes. So the ostrich definitely won't win a brain competition, but they are very likely to win a running race. Ostriches are the fastest flightless birds in the world, and they can run up to speeds of 70 kilometres per hour. That definitely comes in handy when you need to run away from predators in Africa. Curly horn. Cece is the one next to her, and Lataba is the one a little bit further away with the long straight horn. And they're a family group. They are a mother, a daughter, and her auntie. The three rhino girls are really close, and they spend all of their time together. They really love each other. So just like us, these rhinos have their completely own unique personalities. Cece, the one in the middle, she's the dominant female. She's the boss. Lataba, the one with the long straight horn, she's a bit more shy. And Kapenzi, the one with the curly horn down the front, she's very affectionate. She loves attention, and sometimes she'll even come up to the safari buses and rub up against them like a dog wanting a pat. So she's pretty adorable. In fact, we love all of our rhino girls here at the zoo. Hey guys, have a look at the rhino's horn. A rhino's horn is made out of keratin. That's the same material your fingernails are made out of. Have a look at your fingernails. Or touch your fingernails. That's a little bit like what a rhino's horn feels like, except their horn is a little bit thicker and rougher. Sadly, rhino numbers are decreasing in the wild, and this is due to habitat loss and poaching. Rhinos are poached for their horns to be used in traditional Chinese medicine. Some people mistakenly believe rhino horn can be used to cure some illnesses, like headache, fever, and even cancer. But scientists have found that rhino horn has no proven medicinal value. It doesn't do any good for you. In fact, you'll get as much good from eating rhino horn as you would from chewing your fingernails. So it's really sad that rhinos are being poached for this reason. But luckily, Zoo Victoria has partnered with Rhino Fund Uganda to help look after and protect rhinos in the wild. Because they kind of look a little bit like a horse. But really, they kind of make the sound of a little puppy dog. Like, whoop whoop, whoop whoop whoop.
Why?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can you guys make the sound of a zebra? I heard some good zebra sounds.
I did it.
Passing our eland again. Can you guys see that dangly, flappy bit of skin underneath the eland's neck? That's called a jaw lap. And the jaw lap is like an inbuilt air conditioner for the eland. So there are some blood vessels that run really close underneath the skin in the jaw lap. And when the blood passes through these vessels, it cools down the whole body. So that dangly, fluffy bit of skin underneath their neck, the jaw lap, is like their own personal inbuilt air conditioner. And that definitely comes in handy on hot days, both here in Melbourne and also in their native home in Africa. Giraffes. And they're also quite luxurious inside. They've got heating and air conditioning to make sure the giraffes stay comfortable. And on the left, you guys will see our Malacco village. The Malacco village symbolises the village in northern Kenya, where the women make those beautiful beaded products for the Beads for Wildlife program. They're just called whitey, brownie, blackie, splotchy. Can you guys guess which one is? A little bit closer. So the little sandy coloured ones, they're called blackbuck, and they come from areas around India. And the stripy ones, the kind of reddish brown ones with white stripes, and the grey ones with white stripes, they're called nyala, and they come from Africa. So the grey one and the red one, they're both nyalas, even though they look really, really different. So the females are that reddish brown colour and the males are grey with horns. So it's amazing how different the males and the females look in the nyala species. The blackbuck are really amazing too. The blackbuck are actually really, really fast. They are one of the fastest animals here at the zoo. They can run faster than Usain Bolt. They're almost as fast as a car on a freeway. The blackbuck can run up to speeds of 80 kilometres per hour. So fast. Those little ones. The smaller ones are the blackbuck. You might think it's a little bit funny that they're called blackbuck, because the animals that you guys can see on the left-hand side of the bus aren't actually black. They're kind of a sandy beige colour. And that's because only the fully grown males of that species turns black. The females and the younger males are that beautiful sandy colour. You should be able to see a little baby down there too. Can you see a slightly smaller one down there? We do have a blackbuck that's only 5 weeks old. Very cute.
Having come to the end of our safari, and I'd just like to let you all know you've helped fight extinction today. So a big thank you from me and from all the animals. There's lots of fun to be had at the zoo the rest of the day. We've got the Pula walking trail where you'll see our carnivores, and the new Australian trail's open as well. We've got activities stand there today as well with Aboriginal elders, and free damper and tea. So head down there if you get a chance. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day at the zoo, everyone, and thanks for coming on today.